Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to Oklahoma 4 times. Yes, you heard it right. This Oklahoma is 4 times your regular Oklahoma. That's just a joke I couldn't leave. But yeah, anyways, this is the first episode of a series that will be, if all goes to plan, uh, a huge success in the sense that I will get a bunch of achievements done. This is part of the achievement chasing series. You could say it's phase 2. So the two achievements that I will be chasing is to breed 20 cows and then go beyond that, of course, and then to breed 50 pigs or something along those lines. Yes, these are the two achievements that we mainly are chasing here, and then of course there are other ones. Where can I? You can. Is it just outside in the menu? Oh well. Yes, I'm not aware really of what achievements are there. I don't think we're going to go haywire with contracting on this one, but we'll definitely go and do, do the cows thingy. And for that reason, okay, before we roll into the field, a few things. So how do we look like? So I traded in the farm starting farm, so this area, this one over here. Sorry. For this here, so this is what I own right now, farm 8, and I also own separate, no, field 53 is part of it. So I own field 53, I kept field 15, and mostly spending from the money that I got for the starting machinery, because we're using mods, remember that. I bought this farm site, I call this is farm 2, I call it B site. This is farm 8 that we own, by the way, and I do own field 33. Yes, so this is what we work with at the beginning, and then of course, as we get filthy rich, or I get filthy rich, I will buy more land. That being said, I don't think it's anytime soon, so we will have to operate with, or I will have. I always speak in plurals, so I will have to operate with loans, and possibly I will have to apply for a government subsidy as well. But that won't be a constant thing in the gameplay. It's just to keep us afloat. Yes, so these are the financial parts and the landowning parts of the whole ordeal. And of course we're starting with cows, but for that we're going to need all kinds of things. And I figured that we could go for a bit of silage off of this corn. Although it's not the most ideal because it's already yellow, but since the game allows it, uh, we are rolling with it. Whoa! I see the. Okay, so that this I thought no. Oh well. Yes. By the way, both the chopper and the silage cart is on lease, so they are not mine. Currently, the only piece of equipment that I own is the John Deere tractor that you have seen back there. So yeah, uh, for the most part, we're going to roll with leased equipment where it's possible. I think it's not at all unfeasible for things like, because for realistically for quite a long time I only need this chopper and this silage box for this one field right here, right now. There's no need for this sitting around in my yard unused. You see what I mean? So Can we? Yes, it does the trick. So I figured why spend money on things that I won't use for the most part when I can make it uh, much more feasible with actually spending on things that I'm going to use regularly. Like things like a feed mixer eventually, or a bale shredder. So equipment that I will use frequently is the one that we're aiming at first. Now I was looking for a silage clamp at my main yard, but then I found something better. In fact, I have uh, some fermenting silos and I'm going to use those. Okay, so we're full. So this is the point where I turn this bad boy off, reverse out a little, detach it, park it here, and then opt for the tractor. By the way, this is the small frame 720 series by Tyson Denise. He just released it, I don't know, a week or so ago, and you can get it from his Facebook page, of course. I would encourage you to go ahead and get the link from there, because you know, support your modders and get their content from the place where they are actually sharing it. It's like basic respect 101. So yeah, that being said, this is an amazing mod again, with crap ton of options and all that. Now somehow without breaking stuff or hitting it. Okay, so this is true. Also, the silage cart, it's dirty because I bought it or I borrowed it with the second hand option on because I'm a cheap ass bastard. Mm, now I should be able to navigate down to the main. No, hold on, let's use. We're going to farm 8. Uh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so tag along, we're going to take a look at the map, I feel like. Uh, it's going to be quite a journey. Um, because we're basically going to the other side of the map. And all jokes aside, this map is not called Oklahoma 4 times because DJ modding was out of his mind, but because it's like 4 times the size of a normal map. So it's like 4 times Ravenport or Fallsbrun. That also means it's 4 times the fun, really. So as I said, the main goal here is obviously chasing achievements, and then the secondary goal is to do an experiment where uh, I go on a different path from what I usually do. I don't understand these traffic lights, and I don't feel like I should be able to understand. Never mind. So what I usually do is I go for for land and go for equipment, and then when I'm doing fairly well, I go for animals, but this time around we will go for animals very early on. In fact, it will take precedent over everything else. The only thing that I do in preparation is actually putting the chaff into the fermenting silo so that it ferments, and then we will start off with hay and the straw that I buy off the dealership. So it's realistically going to be the next episode where it all realizes, and I will start out with two. Oh, I just realized that here is a collection of people that I like on huge billboards. Oh, we have virtual farmer as well. Yeah, that's nice. Uh, Hold on. Now let me check the map again. Because where am I and where should I go? Oh, that's okay. That fork is not for us. We have to take this one. I feel like this place is going to be uh, like the area where my new favorite YouTube farmer is working. It's farming with Duffy egg, if you don't know. He's got some amazingly cool things going. And he was the one who inspired me to get that old Jaguar as well. He's running an old Jaguar like that back at the cornfield. Yeah, it's really cool because I can see a different kind of whoa. That that truck took that turn interestingly. Uh, here's a green dealership, and I took my green tractor from a red dealership. Now, yes, that. So, are we too tall? Low clearance. Okay, we just barely can squeeze in, but we can, nonetheless. So the one thing that I'm missing from this tractor is a warning triangle. But it's like, oh well. Whoa. Something has pushed the camera down. When is my work? Okay, so at the other side of field 61, or in that level, I should take a turn to the right. Then again, we won't see it. It's only on the minimap because field 61 is on the other side of those. Oh, that's the fork, isn't it? Other side of the housing area. So going this way, we should happen up on my main farmyard, which is totally empty right now. Field 57 is also corn, but it's someone else's for the time being. It may happen that I end up buying this field. Who knows? 41 at the other side, like 59 and 58. Everything is possible at this point. Okay, so yeah, that over there is already my yard on the dirt road. You know what? I like this place. Is it mine? Yes, it's mine. Yes, farm 8 is it's my field over there, the growing wheat. We will have some straw of our own. That's good because really spending money on straw is the biggest luxury I can imagine. So I could have all kinds of animals that this game has to offer. But first we're going to start with them cows. Alright, so and those blue tires over there are supposed to be the fermenting bars. And it definitely has a trigger, so I do hope it's actually working. Yes, it accepts chef, so that means that it's actually going to. I don't know if it does have a. It does have this thing, but any kind of a display. No, it's not that elaborate, but it's fine. So the main reason I switched for this farm is this humongous area that the cows have for themselves. It's going to be amazing for the 200 to 250 or 300 animals I'm planning to have. At least for the beginning. Now back with the silage cart to the field over at the other side of the map. Yeah, so this is my main farmyard, and over there where the chopper is waiting, next to that field I have a smaller secondary yard for the time being. And that should lead to all kinds of shenanigans for me. It kind of was the plan. That, and I typically don't chop corn. I usually harvest it normally. This time it's chopping all the way in. Eventually uh, we will have to go ahead and and harvest corn for the crop itself, because the cereal, or how to put it, because the pigs will need it. But for the time being, I'm focusing on the cows, so I figured if I have that piece of corn over there, why not just go ahead and chop it down right away and get some quality silage out of it. It's actually necessary. Then I will have to check if I do have a larger grassland in my possession, If not, then I will have to turn one of the fields into grassland to keep the hay. Now I already know route pretty well, and that's an important route because this connects my main yard with my secondary yard or my B site, and also the dealership that we have an agreement with is along the way. So basically you could say that the one operating dealership on the map. Because you could see that there was a John Deere 1 road, but it's not the actual shop per se. Here we have a nice advert for John Deere tractors. This here is the dealership. Is it an 8 hour or a 7 hour? I think it's an 8 hour on display. Then this here is the animal dealer. They have a brass cow. He has to. I would think that this is a huge cluster of various selling stations. There. We're just familiarizing ourselves with the map. And then that over there is the case dealership that sells everything around. That's where I can pick up stuff. Also very conveniently there is a fuel station as well. That's meshing nicely with the second-hand machine buying thing that I have going. You know, there is a mod where that allows you to buy second-hand. Basically, what it does is it puts the vehicle in a bad repair condition and it makes it dirty and then cuts the price so you can get it cheaper. Now one thing that I need to check is, yes, that is going to be our turn. Up ahead. Yes, so this will be the area where I will be chasing the achievements of actually breeding 20 cows and 50 pigs. And then who knows what else too. I think I will go on with the chopping operation, and then in the next episode going to go ahead and get the cows. I will go ahead and get the cows. That being said, thank you guys for tagging along. Actually need to park with this one to the side. So yeah, thank you guys for tagging along. About now, a few videos should appear for your continued enjoyment. If you enjoyed this one, please drop a like on it. If you want to see the next episode, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. If you have anything to say to me, don't be afraid to use the comment section. Oh, it's already... What? Okay. That's interesting because it seems as if it would be full. Yeah, anyways, I will figure this out later. Thanks for watching and PTFN.